He was finished with the album. He was going to do some editing. As I stated before, I know he was going to take the Nas part out. He had made up with Nas once we met with him in the park after the MVT Awards. But other than that, he was pretty much finished with the album. Not to my knowledge. I always knew it was going to be an album because he was trying to complete his 3-album commitment, and he wanted to get all those albums out because he wanted to get a new deal, and he was still up in the air about his freedom because everybody forget that Tupac was out on an appeal bond that more than likely was going to be upheld. That only counted as one album, and that was just because he came up with so many songs because he had so much stuff to say at the time. And hip-hop, double albums hadn't been done. That was the first time it was ever been done. And that's how Death Row was at the time. They were always thinking of things to do to be the first as far as wearing the chains and all of that stuff. They were the first. Suge was very creative when it came to stuff like that. We all loved Tupac, and we put halos over people's heads at the time. But Interscope dropped to Tupac after he had the best album in the world, Dear Mama, the one that All Odds Against I forget the name of it, Against All Odds or whatever that name was. He won the Soul Train Music Award for Best Album with that one. They dropped him. Nobody wanted him. Suge was the only one that was able to put up with him. Suge was the only one that was able to put up bonds and money to get him out of jail. Nobody was stepping up to the plate to do that. Suge was the only one that went and met with those people at Gridlock and then gang-related and said, I promise you, he'll be there. He'll be on time. He paid for security out of his pocket to make sure that Pac was at those shoots on time and stuff because he had messed up his name so bad in the industry with Poetic Justice. So Pac wasn't going anywhere. Pac loved being with Suge. So all of that is crazy at the time. He loved being with Death Row. Now he was going to create his own label under Death Row, which was called Suge Ideal. I'm not a Suge apologist or a Suge fan anymore, but that's just the real. That's full of crap. I mean, his mother couldn't even say that because he wasn't even that close with his mother at the time. No disrespect to her, but I don't mean any. But that's just the truth. Tracy or Goldberg or whoever those people are that be talking, they don't know. They were fired. They didn't even do the last few videos, so they don't know. Yasmin, she was terminated. That's when Molly took over her position. So. Nobody that's in the know, can say all those things, and no one that's in the know that was involved in it would say that. Why would you want to leave somebody when your attorney is the one that's handling your appeal bond? It's crazy. Why would he wouldn't even be thinking like that? All he wanted to know was he going back to jail or not. That was the only Pac concern. The moment I have to go back to jail, I can't go back to jail. I don't want to go back to jail. Y'all do anything y'all can to keep me from going back to prison. That, and as I believe, All Eyes on Me dropped in February, the end of February. Most artists and people that's in the business know that they don't even get royalty statements or paid until 60 to 90 days after the album been out. 60 to 180 days after the album been out. He was dead before at that time period even came, the 180-day period from when his album came out. Plus all the money that he had to recoup. He had houses, penthouses, cars, all of that stuff, that studio time, security bills, his mother advancements, his everyday life advancements. I'm not saying he didn't earn it, but to say that there was the issue with it, no. He was getting $50,000 a month advancements at the time on top of all his expenses. This is a man that went through. And we're talking in 96. Doesn't sound like that much now, but in 1996, that was a lot of money. He got it. He got advanced on that. He got advanced. He had automobiles that you guys seen him driving around in and talking about. He had videos that was done. I mean, what he did, like 6 videos, each from anywhere from $300,000 to $500,000 each. He has to recoup all of that. Studio time. He has to recoup all of that.